Nice. Go on, have a shot. Oh my, have a shot. Goal, Mira Edwards.
Goal. Haven Quint.
Okay. We are live in the stream. Sorry about the delay, folks. You're tuning in the third minute right after Pensacola FC has notched an early goal, up 1-0. Yeah, again, sorry for the delay. For those of you tuning in, it's not us.
Goal
it's
kick.
NSN who can't start this stream on time, but hopefully they'll get their act together and we'll have stream starting on time from now on.
On the Shane model here.
I'm not afraid of that. Listen, this is not our choice to be partnered here, and hopefully everybody doing their part. All right, so again, welcome to the stream, folks. If you're just tuning in, great way to sort of tune in if you're a Pensacola FC fan. You come on board and early goal for the Pelicans. Nice little interchange between Haven Quint and Amira Edwards. Amira slot, and that actually followed an earlier opportunity, I think, in the second minute, where Michelle Melisson took a cross from Amira Edwards and struck it off the woodwork, or I guess off the pole. It's not wood anymore. And so Pelicans with a couple of good early chances in what figures to be, coming into the match on paper, we sort of had this one circled as, along with the senior ladies, one of the tougher matchups of the season. So it's great to see the Academy ladies get off to such a strong start, and hopefully they'll be able to continue. Now, it is a hot one here in Pensacola. Very nice interchange there as Mary Richard looking to connect with Haven Quint, who had room to run in the middle. But, I'm not talking, no. Oh, good ball here. It is a hot one, I was starting to say here, so I expect that both coaches will have, both teams, I should say, will have their hands full with managing the game and managing fitness, because I can tell you, just in the setup for this game, I am pretty much drenched with sweat. I'm not working like these ladies. Tallahassee coming in second place in the WPSL, Third Coast Division. I think that's what it is. Get all my divisions jumbled up at times. Pensacola FC, I believe, sitting in third place. It could be third or fourth place. So important matchup in the table, as the senior ladies, senior Pensacola FC ladies, are sitting on top of the table at 3-0. All right, here's a good opportunity for Tallahassee as they break down the left channel. Tallahassee attacker's got a step. She looks to line one up. Oh, well done. That looked like Aiden Hagen coming over from her center half to snuff out that attack in what was a promising attack for Tallahassee, and that'll go out for a corner.
Our first corner kick of the day, all corner kicks. Brought to you by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group, helping clients reach their financial goals for over 25 years.
Reckoning sends it in. Edwards with a head on it. Loose ball, top of the box. Still Tallahassee. Lining up a shot, going far post. Redmond, I don't think she touched that one, but she was there to cover it. Well, the referees would disagree with you, Sandra, because it's a goal kick to Pensacola. We've got, what time is our senior ladies kickoff? 4 o'clock at Gulfport, GCU? Senior ladies on the road at Gulf Coast United. 4 o'clock Central Time kickoff. And here's Richard. Nice ball to Melisson. Melison's got pace. She takes an excellent first touch. She's holding her off. Get it on the left foot. She tries to cut it back. Oh. She did everything right there, Michelle did, until she just didn't pull the trigger. She just needed to take the shot there. A little faith in your back, in your left foot.
I think part of the development process for any young striker is getting to the point where you can't let perfect be the enemy of good.
That is absolutely true, and you know what? That's not just sports. that's life.
Hey, I teach content creation. I know.
Richard, the ball, top of the D. She sends one in with that left foot. And nice save by the Tallahassee keeper there. Nope, my co-broadcaster up here, Professor Tubbs, says, can't let perfect be the enemy of good, or good enough is what I say. And he is absolutely right. Lena McDonald, nice to have her on the pitch. She's been absent for the last couple games. This ball will come out here to Melisson. Lays it back to Taylor Curl. Curl sends it up the channel. Good idea there. That's Peterman. You can always count on Peterman. One thing we've seen from her throughout this season, as well as throughout her club career, is she is an absolute workhorse. So you know you'll get that big effort every time from Nora. Melisson, same kind of thing. Throw in. Looks like we've got 20 on the stream. Great to have you guys wherever you're tuning in from. We love to interact with our YouTube viewers, so give us a shout out, check in, let us know where you're watching from. Maybe a score prediction or anything else you want to chime in on. We'd love to interact with you. I'm not talking to him right now. Melisson coming around the corner here, looking to connect. She lays it back to Peterman. Peterman with the shot. Good effort by Peterman there.
Goal kick.
Keep up the pressure.
Goal kick to Tallahassee. Tallahassee building out of the back. Richard. Melisson. Oh, Peterman just over the bar. Good effort there by Tallahassee. I'm sorry, by the Pelicans. Edwards. A little miscontrol there, and Tallahassee will pick it up. Tallahassee attacker beats one. Good cover from McDonald. A long shot there. The ball goes out for a goal kick to Tallahassee. I mean, to Pensacola. Oh, yeah, that's good to have. Yeah, so I've got a Tallahassee roster now, so I can probably refer to them by name. Is that a substitution? Who's that coming on here for Tallahassee in the center? As soon as I see her number. 61. That's Sky Williams coming in for the reckoning. Richard and Williams straight into a battle. Midfield. Haven to Curl. Curl send it up, looking for Quint. There's Peterman on the chase. Tallahassee keeper puts her foot through it. Melisson around the corner. Melisson with a shot. Edwards with the follow. Edwards with the second follow, and another save by Tallahassee's keeper. Two excellent saves by Tallahassee's keeper. Keep the Pelicans from putting another one on the board. Pensacola builds up their left side. Ball sent into Peterman. A little bit of a miscontrol there from Peterman.
Goal kick.
Goal kick. Oh, looks like they've called a corner. I must have been a touch.
Corner kick brought to you by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group, helping clients reach their financial goals for over 25 years.
Didn't see that touch, but referee pointed straight away to the corner, so we're not perfect. Richard sends it in, left foot. Melisson battling at the front post. Tallahassee will clear it up to center half. Little confusion there by Pensacola. Almost presented Tallahassee with a golden opportunity. There's McDonald on the ball. She'll play up to Nelson. Back to McDonald. Out to Clark. Clark trying to find Edwards. And throw in Pensacola. The Youngs family, our first commenter, they say, let's go reckoning. I'm going to guess the Youngs family is in Tallahassee, or at least connected to Tallahassee, the reckoning in some way. We appreciate your shout out, your comment. Keep them coming. And I guess we've got a little hydration break.
Fans, while we're in the middle of a short hydration break, I wanted to remind you about our charity partner for today's match, Chain Reaction. Let us prepare your team for their future. Chain Reaction helps your aspiring college student with everything from college scholarships to valuable service hours in the summer, fall, and spring. Join us at the Pensacola State campus and other locations. Visit mychainreaction.org. That's mychainreaction.org for more details. And while our teams are taking a short break to refresh themselves, don't forget that you can also stroll down to our wonderful concession stand and refresh yourself. Get our regional famous Loud Cup, which you can fill with Pelican Punch. Any number
Yes, sir.
hot and cold options at the concession stand.
Go Pelicans.
As well as newly introduced ice cream.
Yeah, you guys out there in Streamland, you can't make the Pelican noise with your Loud Cup. Well, you may be able to. Maybe we'll just make it with your friends and family. Probably should tell them what you're doing so it's not misconstrued.
Somebody's pet goose got me.
Uh-huh. I wonder if there's going to be 2 water breaks per half. It was just about the 15th minute that we had that break. Typically you see them about halfway through the half, and either we are doing 2 of them or it was just a little early. Maybe the ref was thirsty. Can't blame him on a day like today. It is definitely warm. Although, I will say, there's a nice little breeze. You can see probably when the camera pans over and shows the flag, you'll see a big, it's blowing pretty good up there.
about an hour before the match, we had a nice shower to
We did.
tamp the dust down on the field.
Tamp the dust down, but raise the humidity level as is wont to do here in Northwest Florida. Get that little afternoon shower and a lot of steam. Looks like we're Richard coming on the field a little late, but all set to go with a throw in from Clark. Peterman battles. Who was that? It came in from Pensacola. Oh, that's Annabeth Corhonen. So looks like we've had Emma and Annabeth on, the twins. Yeah.
Days with Pensacola.
Yeah. Shard looking to combine with Peterman. That ball goes back to Hayden. Looking for Peterman. Shard does a nice job there. Battling with Sky Williams, Shard and Williams, the center of the park. Taylor Curl on the ball for Pensacola. Oof, that was a pretty good collision. You can see Taylor limping along there pretty good now. But ball goes to Tallahassee into the right channel, just out of reach. That's Jada Bartusek on the chase for Tallahassee, just not able to get there. Emma Corhonen attempts to turn. Tallahassee defender knocks it out. Throw in Pelicans. Pelicans actually have two sets of twins, two sets of identical twins. Kind of unusual. Other set not playing today. But you've got Emma and Annabeth out there currently for the Pelicans. Curl with the throw in. Richard, Curl sends it up into the center, maybe looking for Peterman. Peterman on the chase. Peterman, again, always going to put that pressure. I also see Mia Mathurns come in to the game for Pensacola. So a few subs, maybe at that hydration break I didn't catch, but looks like the Corhonens and Mathurn in for the Pelicans. It's Ainsley Nelson still out there. This Mathurn defending. Ball's played into Tallahassee's forward. It's that Sky Williams-Richard matchup, and this is Mathurn looking to pick up the loose ball. Oh, just not able to get there. Just beat to it by Caitlin Linville for Tallahassee. Got substitution. That's Peterman going out. And who is that who's come on? I think that might be, oh, yeah, Lacey Goodall. So Goodall comes on for Peterman. One thing about the WPSL that's a little different than some of the other leagues is they do allow re-entry. And so you're able, especially on a day like today when it's hot, you're able to really kind of manage everybody's fitness levels through liberal substitution. Tallahassee looks for the big switch. That ball, Redmond, quick to read it, comes off her line. That ball could have been trouble. Redmond does a good job of snuffing that out. The left footer. Send it long. Down the middle. Good all. Challenges. Annabeth.
Free kick.
Yep. Looks like a free kick for the Pelicans. Just outside the box. So dangerous opportunity here for the Pelicans. Looks like Avril Clark send it in, sends it to the back post. A little too strong there. Goodall will chase it down, send it to Curl. Curl, oh, excuse me. Curl sends it into Goodall there. Up, just straight offside.
Offside.
Goodall and Hagan looking a little similar to me, 31 and 32. Just miscalled that one a second ago. Good step there by Richard. Oh, probably the wrong decision there, as Emma Corhonen was in some space out here on the left. Mary tried to go back to her right. That's a touch. Should be out for... they actually got that one wrong, as that came off the Tallahassee player, but AR didn't see it. Throw in Tallahassee. Nice little interchange there as Tallahassee striker lays it off. Attacker's got a step on Curl, but Curl working back. Ball fired across the goal. That's a good attack by Tallahassee. As saw a real turn of pace from, again, that's number 8, Jada Bartusek for Tallahassee. Curl's got some pace herself, so it's impressive. Here comes another substitution for Pensacola. That's Richard and Nelson going off, and looks like Melisson and Quint coming on. I think that's Quint. Yep, Melisson and Quint coming on. So like I was saying, you know, we saw Melisson and Quint in here, and we're seeing Coach Simon. I think Coach King, the normal head coach of the academy team, is out today, and Coach Simon, who's kind of the everywhere coach, Coach Simon helps out on the men's teams as well as the women's team, both the senior and academy teams. And he's got the captain's seat today, so big game. Coach Simon rotating the players, keeping them fresh. JA with a comment noting that they had water breaks every 15 minutes a week ago as well. So ball's through to Goodall. Tallahassee keeper comes out. We haven't had, for any of our home games, we haven't had 15-minute water breaks yet, but again, it's hot. Ladies are working hard, so okay by me. Good battle there in the midfield. Tallahassee looks to set it long. Aiden Haven makes the win. Quint battling. Good little poke there for McDonald. She snuffs out the attack. Good job there by Quint. Oh, no. Wow. That's a tough one. I think she did everything right. Haven Quint there defending, kept her feet. Tallahassee attacker just kind of fell down, and Quint a little unlucky to get the call there against her, but it will bring up a Tallahassee free kick about halfway into the Pensacola half. It looked like they're queuing up at the back post. Ball sent long. Good ball. Floating. Tallahassee gets a head on it. Oof. For a second there, it looked like the Tallahassee attacker, that's Sky Williams, was going to have a clear chance, but Quint came back and was able to make some contact and put Williams off the ball. Redmond comes and gathers it. Comes a couple more subs. Looks like McDonald and Curl coming out. And we have got, who's coming in? We have got, I think it's Stankard, Stankard, and Jade Wright. So Jade Wright and Bree Stankard on for the first time in the game as Curl and McDonald take a break. Stankard, hope she's gotten a good warm-up because on the attack, Tallahassee's number 8, Bartusek, has been a handful. So we'll see whether Stankard is up to the speed of the game. A lot of Tallahassee's attacks have come down their right side. Good ball in. Yep, just offsides as Williams. I'm sorry, Wright was called into action as soon as she got in the game. But that'll be a free kick to the Pelicans. Just about 30 minutes into this first half, your Pelicans leading 1-0. Wright will send the ball along. Good all. Oh, that ball bounces through. Emma Corona, she get a touch. Oh, nice tackle there by the Tallahassee defender. As she left her feet, but
brings up our latest corner kick brought to you by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group.
Tallahassee defender left her feet. Always dangerous to leave your feet in the box, but if you time it right, as she did, a very important tackle, and Pensacola with the corner kick. This is Emma with the corner. Ball sent in, near post, cleared out by Tallahassee. Quint, oh. And indeed, right on cue. Take our second water break.
Fans, as we've reached our second hydration break of the first half, I want to take a moment to thank our primary sponsor for 2025, Ailstock, Whitkin, Crease, and Overholt. It's our main kit sponsor and our big partner, helping to bring you great soccer action throughout the summer of 2025.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Time to do the night. Yeah. They also go. They're also at GC. What's the deal? You can hit start on it. All right, we are 33rd minute here in Pensacola, Florida at Ashton Brosnaham Stadium. If you haven't been out, Ashton Brosnaham, provided to us by our fantastic Escambia County officials. Just a beautiful soccer pitch, one of the increasingly few and far between natural grass pitches. Great dimensions, got a nice seating facility, good facilities for the players. Home of the SEC tournament now. Really fortunate to be able to have all our games here. Thank you, Escambia County. One of our sponsors, Visit Pensacola also. Thank you, Visit Pensacola. Tallahassee trying to dribble out of the back. Oh, good turn there. Oh, unfortunate. Good effort. Looks like Hagan combining with Melisson. Melisson tries to find Goodall. That ball gets by, though, all the way back to the Tallahassee goalkeeper. And she'll roll it out. Here comes Tallahassee again, looking up this right side. Ball comes off of Hagan's head. Makes it all the way back to Remy Redmond. Redmond coming off a player of the match performance in the midweek game where the Academy women got their second win on the trot. Ooh, interesting little interaction there as Annabeth Corhonen just gets taken out. No call, though. Dangerous opportunity here. And good save. Redmond gets down. No rebound. Well done. Tallahassee showing that they're dangerous. Redmond will send it long up the middle. Mathern. It's beaten by number 31. That's Lita Frost. Good jump by Clark there. Gets a head on it, sends it out into touch. Throw in Tallahassee. Right. Shielding. Finding Quint. Quint to Clark. Clark with a big touch. Tallahassee attacker puts Clark off the ball. He's right. Coming over from her center half. Still right. Looking for Annabeth. Oof. I will tell you what, you do not see Avril Clark get knocked off the ball like that very often. Tallahassee attacker, I think that was number 40. What was that, 30? 28? 20? Autumn Woodard lowered her shoulder and sent Avril Clark for a ride. She gets that's a free kick, I guess. It'll be interesting to see whether Clark gets fired up by that, because she does not shy away from physical play. Clark sends it up. Good. Oh, run by Tallahassee there. Jade Wright. Mia Mathern trying to find Goodall. Goodall gets a good second effort. There's Annabeth Corhonen. She sends it up the right channel, chasing it just over into touch. And here comes another wave of substitutions as Pensacola keeping it fresh. That's Clark going out. The Corhonen's going out, and Mia Mathern going out. And I see Edwards, Nelson, Taylor Curl, and Peterman. So, Coach Simon continuing to rotate his players. Hey. What's up? No, it's Coach Simon today. Coach King is not on the bench today. Here's Wright. Wright, that's Wright battling Woodward. Or no, excuse me, that was Taylor Curl battling
That's
Woodard.
another Morgan Stanley the Kelly Group corner kick.
Woodard has been a danger spot for the Reckoning all afternoon. She has the physicality and it's pretty good pace to go with it. Ball sent in. That ball goes behind for a goal kick to the Pelicans.
Goal kick.
Coach Simon might have been keeping his better attacking players on the bench until the last 10 or so minutes of the half.
Think so?
Maybe playing the odds.
First 5, last 5.
Keep his players fresher for the last little bit.
Well, again, it's most of the time at this level, you don't have the unlimited re-entry that you have in this league, so kind of frees you up as a coach to be able to do some tactical things that you don't get to see. Melisson with the header. Here's Peterman doing the hard work we know we're going to get from her. Ball goes into Mathern to Peterman to Melisson. Melisson looks to take on, get to the end line. And that ball behind for a goal kick to Tallahassee.
Goal kick.
Again, if you're out there on the stream, thank you for tuning in. Give us a like. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss 1 minute of exciting Pensacola FC Pelican soccer this season. Across 4 teams, we're bringing you hours and hours of top-notch entertainment. Here's Wright coming across. Good job there by the center halves as Hagen stepped and Wright was the cover. That's what you want from your center halves. Want one stepping and one covering, and you saw a perfect example of it there as Hagen and Wright work together. Nelson looks to clear. Nelson again. Anywhere will do. There's Edwards. She'll chase it down. Edwards attacking down the right channel. Looks for the early cross. Ends up being, technically, that would be a shot on goal. I don't think it was intended as such, but perhaps. Edwards gets the ball right back. She'll turn. Looking for Melisson. Nelson. Ainsley sends it out here for Melisson. Melisson on the trot. Good job there. Good effort. Ball cleared by Tallahassee. Hagen battling. Good turn there by the Tallahassee striker. Number 3 for Tallahassee, Kendall Sadberry. Ball thrown over Stankard's head. Here's Sadberry. Whoa. Ball's loose. Cleared away by Wright. As that ball not taken cleanly by Redmond. Redmond comes for this one. And she hangs on to that one. Dangerous situation there for the Pelicans as Tallahassee looking to turn the tables. Pelicans normally ones to take advantage of that first 5, last 5, but it's Tallahassee creating the dangerous chance. Curl sends it up for Edwards. And it's sent out to a throw to the Pelicans.
More subs coming in.
Yeah, just keep on moving them through. 43rd minute, although we should have a fair number of minutes beyond 45, assuming that the officials stopped it during the break. So it's McDonald coming back in. McDonald and Avril Clark coming back in for the Pelicans. Clark switching sides, going to be over here on this left side. Curl over on that right side. Don't know if that's a tactical decision by Coach Simon. Maybe he saw something. Melisan looking to turn. There's Clark battling. Hagan finds McDonald. McDonald with room. She gets her head up and on. She'll find Mathern. Mathern loses it in the middle, and Tallahassee comes out with the ball. Yeah, a little bit of a loose touch there. Couple more subs. It's Woodard going out. She's worked really hard. She definitely a well-deserved break for Woodard. As she's been a big danger spot for the Pelicans, or against the Pelicans, I should say. Tallahassee getting loose down this left side. That ball comes across. Oh, Tallahassee with the goal.
Good work, ladies.
As that ball came across, Redmond got her hands on it, but wasn't able to hold it, and unfortunately, it falls directly into the path of a reckoning attacker. I didn't see what number it was, but that knots your game at 1. And we'll have another substitution as Melisan coming off, and looks like Richard coming on. Quint will bump up here to the left forward. Pelicans will be disappointed to allow the tying goal. The dying moments of the first half, although, again, I do think there will probably be a decent number of minutes added on here, as we've had 2 water breaks, 2 goals. Would expect that would add, 4 to 5 minutes, up to the discretion of the referee. There's Nelson combining with Edwards. Edwards, good little idea there. But Tallahassee defender does a nice job. J.A. says great follow-up on the reckoning goal. And it was. Here they go again, another dangerous attack. This is like a replay of the last attack, but snuffed out this time by Hagan. Coming across on the cover. As that is the second time that, I believe it's, who is the Tallahassee attacker out there, has got the better of Curl. Is that number 6? Is that Nolan Haley? Let's attack down that left side. Throw in to the Pelicans. Scored knotted at 1. So we're in extra time here in the first half. And throw in to Tallahassee. Hagan will clear it out. Up to Peterman. Peterman trying to combine with Richard. Richard will find Quint. Quint, she'll get to it. She'll try to connect with Peterman. Tallahassee clears it away. Hagan on the ball. She's got time. She'll go back to Redmond. Redmond sends it up the left channel into Richard. Clark. Fagan. Trying to find Edwards. Edwards on it. Sends Peterman in. Peterman battling. Peterman doesn't give up on it. And that's what you get from Nora Peterman, making something out of nothing. Because Peterman was the instigator in
Ball out brings up another corner kick.
the midweek
Brought to
win.
you as always by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group.
Where her hard work winning the ball back led to a free kick, or excuse me, a penalty kick in that midweek 1-0 win for the Pelicans. That Jeslyn Nelson slotted home. Pelicans would love to get one back here at the death of the first half. Edwards sends it in near post. Cleared away. Edwards, another chance, another bite at the apple. Blocked. Quinn will pick it up. Clark now sends it wide to Mathern. Mathern with a nice shot. She turns, puts her foot through it, but unfortunately, right to the Tallahassee keeper. She does a good job of hanging on. Like that turn and shot, though, from young Mia Mathern. Mia, another one of our Pelican siblings, is her older sister, Ava Mathern.
And we've reached halftime with the score. Pensacola FC Women's Academy, TLH Reckoning, tied 1-1.
And we go in all knotted up, 1-1. And we will be back to you in about 12 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins NLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
All right, folks, welcome to your second half kickoff. Well, not quite back yet. Are we back? I guess mine is a little delayed. Well, anyways, welcome back to your second half, where your Pensacola Academy ladies are knotted up with the visitors from Tallahassee. They're reckoning 1-1. For Pensacola, I'm looking out and it looks a lot like the starting 11. So I think Coach Simon has gone back to the ladies who started the game and not as familiar with the Tallahassee ladies, but roughly looks like, well, no, I think they've left in, I know Sky Williams was a sub, and I see she's starting the second half. So, in any event, we're off. Let's see if Pensacola can get the fast start. This is a... Clock is not running. Yep. This happened to us once before. So we weren't able to get it restarted. So at some point, whenever it's convenient for you, just make an announcement that the clock's not running and that time will be kept on the field. Sorry about that, folks. I know the good folks at NSN have got the clock running, but here in the stadium, the clock is not running. So those of you on the stream will have more accurate time than the people in the stands, unfortunately.
Fans, unfortunately, our stadium clock is not functioning correctly, so time will have to be kept on the field. We apologize for that. Clock is not running. Time, though, is being kept on the field by our officials.
I don't know. Do you know how we got it fixed last time? Or I guess we didn't have another game behind it. Yeah. So, I don't know. You can try. I'm sorry for talking, but I'm trying to fix the clock here, folks. Let's see here. Let's see what happens if I start it. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulty again here in the booth as we try to get the stadium clock working, but no luck in any event. Oh, and here we go. Amira Edwards with the steal. She looks to cross it into Peterman. Oh! Peterman not able to make solid connection there as a golden opportunity for Pensacola. Again, getting off to a pretty fast start. Looks like Peterman might have gotten a knock there. She is limping pretty good. That was the same combination we saw earlier with Edwards doing some good work down the right flank this time. And here comes Tallahassee. Tallahassee turning the tables. Great job by Hagan as she comes over there. That was number 3 for Tallahassee. Kendall Sadberry got past McDonald, and Hagan had to come over and cover. Both teams looking dangerous coming into the second half. Throw in to Tallahassee. And that ball will go out for a goal kick. You all might have seen it better on the stream than I did, but it looked like Peterman was going to have a tap in there. Tallahassee defender got over, maybe just threw her off a bit. Maybe a little bit of a collision too as Peterman continues to kind of rub her leg. Redmond doesn't get a really good kick there, and that's and unfortunate for the Pelicans as Redmond's goal kick not struck as she wanted to, and it falls right to the Tallahassee attacker, who very decisively looks up, puts it over Redmond's head, and it is 2-1 Tallahassee. That's a tough one for the Pelicans to give up, as that one really came from nothing. But credit to Tallahassee for taking their chance, for sure. There's Melisson on the turn. Pelicans will be hoping to get this one back quickly. That is the way the ball bounces, as they say, as the Pelicans squander really a golden opportunity, and Tallahassee makes the most out of a half chance. Back to Curl. Curl sending it up to Peterman. Little bump there. Pretty soft foul, but Pelicans will take it. Curl with the free kick. Looks like Curl and Clark have... No, that's back where they were. Edwards tries to turn. McDonald over for the Pelicans. She'll intercept, get her head up. Pass intended for Quint. Falls to Tallahassee. Pelicans fortunate that Tallahassee wasn't able to connect passes there, as McDonald had vacated her center back spot. Tallahassee had some room. Here's Peterman. Peterman, yep, that is what you get from Peterman. She's always putting people under pressure. Tallahassee sends it long. Throw in Pelicans on their left side. Curl looking for Richard. Ellis on. Throw in Pelicans. Curl. Richard. Foul at the midfield stripe. Free kick Tallahassee. Tallahassee looks like they're going to try to clip this one up near the top of the box. That is indeed what they do. Ball sent in. Richard battling. Quint going to find Edwards. Clark steps across. She's got a head of steam up. Clark maybe taking it herself. Ball goes out for a throw to the Pelicans. Clark with the quick throw. Looking for Peterman. That ball headed out for a throw in. Pelicans. Pelicans trailing for the first time in the match after a quick, smart decision by Tallahassee forward number 3, Sadberry, finding the back of the net to put the Reckoning up 2-1. Ooh, that ball looked like it might have struck a hand. Here's Richard battling. She's a left footer. She's looking to get that thing on her left foot. That ball is bouncing around. It could go anywhere. And it goes in the back of the net for the Pelicans.
Goal! Pensacola FC.
You should hear a lot more of those out there if you're a Pelican fan. That is what the doctor ordered as the Pelicans knotted up 2-2. And looks like we got a sub. I see Wright's come in. Now, maybe come in for... No, I see Peterman's gone out to the left. So, who's gone out there? Looks like maybe Quint has gone out. Got right through the middle, and Peterman on the left now. All knotted up, 2-2. We are at 55 minutes, 54 and change. Richard takes a big bump. Ref says play on. He'll call it back. That's good refereeing there as he allowed a potential advantage to play out. Brings it back for the foul. Well done Mr. Referee. There's Hagan with the free kick. Sent up to right. Tallahassee wins the battle. Ball sent long down the channel. Throw in, Reckoning. Tallahassee throw, just about at the 18, at the Pensacola 18. Ball comes in the box, gets by one. Nelson. Just touched there by Woodard. That ball will go out for a corner to Tallahassee.
All out brings up another corner kick, brought to you by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group, helping clients reach their financial goals for over 25 years.
Looks like Woodard will deliver the corner kick for Tallahassee. Ball sent in. It's a scrum. Peterman sends it out. Wright will chase. Tallahassee gets there first. It's Richard battling. Richard gets on the wrong side of the Tallahassee player and free kick Tallahassee. A little outside the shooting range here, I would think, but they do have a pretty good breeze blowing that direction, so see if Tallahassee, see what they cook up here, whether it'll be a ball sent in to a teammate or maybe a shot on goal. Redmond, yeah, the ball's chipped in. Here comes Redmond. She has to short hop it. Sure hands this time, as Tallahassee was on the doorstep looking for the rebound. Redmond sends it up. Here's Wright. Quint looking for Edwards. Clark overlapping. Free kick to the Reckoning. Right at midfield. Play towards the top of the box. Oh, I don't know. Looked like feet got tangled, but Tallahassee gets a free kick. Referee right on the spot, so he may have seen something I couldn't see from the box here. But this one is in a much more dangerous spot. And who it is, it's Woodard, who has definitely been a danger player for Tallahassee all afternoon. I think this is definitely going to be an effort on goal. It's Woodard against Redmond. Woodard takes the shot, and that one floats just over the top. You could see what she was doing there. She was aiming for that top right corner. Got a little bend on the ball, but fortunate for the Pelicans that it goes out for a goal kick. And that brings us to our first water break.
Fans, we've reached the first of our 2 second-half water breaks.
While we're on this water break, I'll give a shout out to a few of our sponsors. We got to, of course, thank our platinum sponsor, Ailstock, Witkin, Crease, and Overholtz, litigating injury and economic loss cases on behalf of individuals throughout the country, having recovered over $10 billion over the last 10 years. Call Ailstock, Witkin, Crease, and Overholtz for any legal needs. We want to thank Smart Bank, our warm-up kit sponsor. Smart Bank, super friendly, super... they do a little bit of everything at Smart Bank. They can take care of your banking needs, whatever they might be. But I like them because they're fantastic at customer service. Who else? Give a thank to Aero Air Charters. If you happen to be fortunate enough to have the opportunity to take private air travel, there's none better than Aero Air Charters. Go check them out. I want to give a big shout out to Swell Marketing Group. Whatever your need, website design, graphic design, SEO campaigns, you name it. Swell. They're swell at their jobs. Give them a call. Yep, I'm just making this stuff up on the fly. I know it's hard to believe, but yeah, it just comes to me like that. Give a shout out to our friends at Blue and SVN Southland Group, Commercial Property and Commercial Property Management. My friends at Blue and SVN, if you're in the business of buying, selling, managing commercial property, they are your team. Check them out. Southland SVN and Blue Commercial Property Management. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Lorenzo Aguilar at Fit Gym. Fit has been a wonderful partner for the Pelicans program, Pensacola FC program, over the last couple years. All of our kids across all 4 teams are able to go in and train, stay in top-notch condition throughout their summer with the Pelicans at the Fit Gym in downtown Pensacola. Anybody who's had a chance to work with Lorenzo knows that there's just no better in the business. So big shout out and big thank you to Lorenzo Aguilar and the Fit team. All right, ladies making their way back on the field after that hydration break with the score knotted at 2. Looks like Coach Simon has made some subs again during the break, as I see the Cahonan twins, Emma and Annabeth. I see Mia Mathern in for Richard. And I see Jade Wright still out there. Across the back, it looks like the same. And we'll start with the goal kick for the Pelicans. McDonald. Up to Emma. Nope, sorry, Annabeth Corhonen. Throw in Tallahassee. The ball skips past everyone. Gets all the way to McDonald. She'll find Clark. Clark looking for Annabeth. Throw in Tallahassee. 27 of you out there in Streamland. It's not too late to give us a shout out, give us a check in, let us know where you're watching from. Yep, it's a good turn there. Charlotte Reynolds for Tallahassee got around Ainsley Nelson, and Nelson stuck a leg out and tripped her. She'll pick up a yellow card, and we'll see another free kick here for Tallahassee. This one looks about 35 yards out. Wind has shifted a little bit, not straight behind the players anymore, more maybe going west to east, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Tallahassee player, that's Reynolds, take a shot here. And she does, and that could have been trouble had that one been on frame. It slid just a little bit wide. I think Remy Redmond happy that one was just outside. Emma Coronin laid it back to Curl. Curl's searching ball up the left channel goes into touch. It'll be a throw to Tallahassee. Pelicans sitting off a little bit, maybe conserving some of that energy, playing smart. It's a hot day. Tallahassee ball goes McDonald. McDonald's pass doesn't connect, but good ball there from Clark. J.A. checked in. He said, Orlando here. Thanks for the check-in, J.A. What's your connection to the reckoning? Ball flicked on. Nelson's pass. Good ball there. The reckoning. Maybe a offsides, no? That's well defended by Pensacola. As Sadberry, we've seen Sadberry make the turn a couple times. But Hagan did a great job of coming across for Pensacola, clearing the danger. Throw in, Tallahassee. Nelson, Hagan, Tallahassee back on it. Annabeth tries to clear to Quint. Tallahassee wins the ball back again. 31 plays it in. Emma Coronin battling. Finds Curl in some space on the left. Ball sent up to right. Wright takes a pretty good bump in the back there. And no call, and it ends up being a throw to Tallahassee. There's Emma Coronin. She's finding Wright. Wright looking to maybe take on. She'll push it past. Wright's got some pace. You can see it. Oh, good cover there by the Tallahassee defender, and that ball goes out for a corner.
Ball out brings up our latest corner kick, brought to you as always by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group.
Andrew gives us a big shout out with a big "Let's go Pelicans." Make that Pelican noise, Andrew. What? Express a Pelican noise in writing. What does that look like? Looks like Emma with the corner for the Pelicans. Near post. Most of the Pelicans corners haven't beat that defender at the near post. Here comes a raft of subs for the Pelicans. I see Stankard coming on. It's Hagan going off. I see Wright. And I see Nelson going off. Stankard. Goodall. And Richard, I think. The players coming on for the Pelicans. No. Yeah, it looks like Stankard's gone into the center back spot alongside of McDonald. Uh-oh. Right away. Here's Tallahassee with a good opportunity here. Someone's got to step out and stop that ball. Clark, some excellent defending there as she was on the trail the whole time, but she got back and was able to get a head on it. Tallahassee, danger not over yet. As Tallahassee lines up a shot, that ball sails over the top. Well struck ball there by number 17, Charlotte Reynolds for Tallahassee. That was definitely a good opportunity for Tallahassee, as they for a little while had a 2v1 situation. Clark hustling back, able to get her head on it and clear the danger. Redmond send this one up the field. Tallahassee wins the header. Again, where that Tallahassee last goal came from was off of the goal kick. Number 3, Sadbury. We've seen this from Sadbury before. That is a big save from Redmond. Cleared off the line, not out of danger yet, and the ball sent into the side of the net after a big opportunity for Tallahassee. Oh, no, looks like it was a deflection. Referee says it's a corner. Big first save there from Redmond.
Corner kick, brought to you by Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group.
Then the ball was cleared off the line, and Tallahassee now with a corner. Ball sent in. Ball's on the ground. Oh, I am not even sure what happened there, folks, as that one looked like it was heading toward the back of the net. The ball just sort of bouncing around. Pelicans very fortunate to remain tied, as Tallahassee with 2 golden chances there. Tallahassee's number 3, Kendall Sadbury, creating danger. Got turned there on Stankard and forced Remy Redmond to come up with a big save. And that started the whole series, where Tallahassee ends up with 2. Wow, big collision there. Throw in, Tallahassee. 69th minute. Another throw into Tallahassee. Shard for the Pelicans. Tries to find Mathern, but that ball's cut out. Comes Tallahassee down the right side. Ball sent in. Number 8. Another save for Redmond, as Tallahassee putting the pressure on the Pelicans.
It's another Kelly Group, Morgan Stanley corner kick.
Pelicans are getting battered right now.
He's outside the fence. He's not out.
Corner kick. Tallahassee, ball sent near post. Ball gets past 1. Sent out wide again. Tallahassee will maintain possession. Redmond comes out to get this one. She'll hang on, as Pelicans need to catch their breath. Tallahassee has created a bunch of chances here in the last 5 minutes. Pelicans really need to get a hold of the ball and have a little possession. Mathern, go back to McDonald. McDonald trying to find Corhonen. Thorne comes across. She chips up into Annabeth. Turns. It's getting chippy, folks. It's getting chippy. A real battle there. Annabeth and number 12 for Tallahassee. That's Caitlin Linville. Both grabbing and pulling and just battling for the ball. Free kick to the Pelicans right at the midfield stripe. Avril Clark steps up. She'll look to, not a lot of movement from the Pelicans though. Gotta like to see that change up. I know it's hot out there, but gotta have some movement. And speaking of hot, I think that brings us to the next hydration break.
Fans, as we've reached the second of our 2 second half hydration breaks, I want to remind you about our charity partner for today's match, and that's Chain Reaction. Fans, are you looking for a way to inspire, empower, and guide the next generation? At Chain Reaction, we help teams grow through service opportunities in a safe, fun, and positive environment. Teens learn confidence, teamwork, and how to make a real difference in their own lives and in their community. If you have a teen, know a teen, or are a teen, join us in making an impact beyond yourself. For more information, stop by our booth or visit mychainreaction.org. While we've got a moment, I'd also like to thank all of our wonderful sponsors for the 2025 season. Our warm-ups were sponsored by Smart Bank, where we build exceptional value for all of our clients. Our pre- and post-game partners are STOA Architects, elevating your vision through collaborative design. Our primary sponsor for 2025, of course, is Ailstock, Whitkin, Crease, and Overholtz. Billions recovered, that's billions with a B, recovered for clients across the nation. Thanks also to SGP Advisors for being a training sponsor. Thanks as well to Visit Pensacola. Make the most out of your stay. Explore things to do in Pensacola at visitpensacola.com/things-to-do. Thanks as well to Swell, marketing that makes waves. Aero Air Charter, love at first flight, #fly with Aero. Seville Quarter, 7 rooms of fun, 7 days a week in downtown Pensacola. Thanks as well to Blue CPM and SVN Southland, as well as Skill Masters, actionable data for player development.
All right, we are in the last 1/6 of the game of regulation time, I guess. My math is right.
That's right.
Score knotted up 2-2. I know the ladies for both teams will be feeling the effect of the heat today, and this is what they call dig deep time. And Tallahassee has been trying to dig a grave for the Pelicans as they have been on the front foot for the last 5 to 10 minutes. See if the Pelicans come out of this water break and turn the tides. Free kick, Pelicans. Curl on the ball.
It looks like the Pelicans returned to their starting 11 for this last stretch of the bench.
I see Mathern still out there, number 11, midfield. That ball's flicked through, so I see a number. Yep, I see Melisson back out there.
Peterman's back out.
That's good all, though. Okay, yep, Peterman out on the right. And here's Tallahassee. Good shot there. Again, Sadberry. You had Woodard for Tallahassee in the first half as the real danger player, and in the second half, it's been Sadberry creating a number of chances for the Reckoning. Redmond been called on to make a number of saves. McDonald. Ball goes over the end line for a Pelican goal kick.
Goal kick.
McDonald. She sends it into touch. Throw in Reckoning. Nelson. Peterman. Peterman finds Mathern. Goodall picks it up though. She'll turn. She's got her head up. Look at Peterman. Oh gosh. Yeah. Tallahassee intercepts and charging into Pelican half. Ball cleared out. Looks like Melisson. Tallahassee looking like they have just that little bit of extra pep in their step here in these closing minutes of the second half. Again, it is a hot one. Fitness becomes a big factor in games like this.
Goal kick.
Got a pretty steady breeze. I'd 10 to 15 mile an hour breeze blowing towards the Pelican goal. Can definitely be a danger. Long floaty shot. Redmond, good goal kick that time. Shard battling. Throw in Pensacola. Curl. Looking for Melisson. Another throw to Pensacola. Sandra, have you been able to get any updates from Gulfport for the senior ladies? Here's Richard for the Pelicans, looking to find Melisson. She plays a nice up. The ball doesn't quite connect. Now Tallahassee. Go far post. Clark continues to be a wall over there. Here comes Mathern. Mathern looking for Peterman. Peterman. Tallahassee still on the ball. Curl wins possession, sends it back to Haven. Up to Melisson. Out for a throw. And that's going to be a corner.
All out brings up another Morgan Stanley, the Kelly Group, corner kick.
There we go. The ball is sent in. Here comes Redmond. She comes for it again. Ball is loose. Sent back in. Pelicans clear it away. Tallahassee down into the left corner. Clark does a nice job of shielding that ball, and she picks up a free kick. Tallahassee looking dangerous, continuing to look dangerous. Here comes Edwards coming in for Goodall. That's the starting attacking line that Coach Simon had his last 10 minutes of regulation time. Here's Clark. She'll send it long. Edwards. Tallahassee wins the header in midfield. Ball switched over to the right side. Curl defending, and Wind kind of took that one out for a goal kick.
Goal kick.
Redmond will set it down. Interesting. Tallahassee's moved Woodard into the back line here. She'll match up against Amira Edwards. Nelson. There is Edwards right on cue. And there's Woodard stepping across. Maybe a little tactical decision there by the Reckoning coach. As we saw Woodard in attacking role most of the game. Tallahassee on the ball. Pelican players looking at each other instead of keeping an eye on the ball. Oh, a lovely touch there from Mia Mathern. Yeah. First touch was a heck of a turn by Mathern. She ends up getting fouled. There's Clark with the free kick from the Pelican half. Clark, not a lot of movement. As I'm saying, the heat is taking its toll, and Tallahassee, the Reckoning, continue to win most of these second balls. Just having a little bit more in the tank. Again, the Wind probably catches that one. It actually can be sort of against what many people think, but playing with the Wind is often more challenging than playing into the Wind for exactly the reason you've seen now with a couple of those balls from Tallahassee running out, ending up with goal kicks to the Pelicans. '82nd minute. Looks like Redmond will send it long. Trying to find Richard. Richard does a good job there. And that they are, I give credit to Tallahassee as they are really contesting everything now and coming out on top in many of those contests. It was Tallahassee that got the goal in the last 5 minutes of the first half. And they may be looking to repeat that and snatch the win on the road here in Pensacola at Ashton Brosnaham Stadium. Curl sends it long. Peterman's engine has not slowed down, not one bit. Melisson takes the bump. Back to Curl. Curl up for Peterman. Peterman trying to combine. Back to Melisson. No. Good job by Tallahassee there. That's good defending. There's Sadberry. She has been trouble. Throw into the Reckoning. Reckoning making a sub. Bartusek going off, and looks like Nolan Haley coming on. This throw in for the Reckoning. Deep in the Pensacola half. Sadberry on the ball. Throw in Tallahassee.
Let's go, Reckoning. Let's get one right here. Come on.
Ball flicked on. Bouncing around. Nelson puts her foot through it. Cleared out. Reckoning again wins that loose ball. Ball sent in to Sadberry. Sadberry spinning. She looks to shoot. Oh, Redmond with a nice save there. Hanging on to the ball. That is where that wind can actually be a real danger factor, as that kind of floaty shot easily sail over Redmond's head, but she was up to the task that time. Tallahassee wins the ball in midfield. Ball sent up to Peterman. Peterman looking to combine with Melisson. Peterman chasing, picks up the foul. Looks like Coach Simon intent with the players he's got out there, and no, spoke too soon. Announcer's curse, I think they call it. That's Quint coming in for Richard. Haven Quint, she'll take up the number 10 role. Here comes Redmond. Oh, good job by Redmond. She definitely snuffed out some danger there, and it was danger. Redmond will send it up the middle, long. Loose ball. Peterman. Peterman comes through. Melisson. Peterman. Peterman. Melisson on the front foot. Back to Peterman. Peterman tries to take the shot. That is kind of a rare sight in the second half, as Pelicans have definitely been defending the majority of this half, trying to hang on to a 2-2 tie at this point. Or perhaps they can be the spoiler and get that late goal. 87th minute here in Pensacola, with your score knotted up 2-2. Throw in Tallahassee. Nelson across. She heads it out into touch for another Tallahassee throw. Haven. Ball sent up to Peterman. Peterman looking for Mathern here. Mathern does well to beat one. Ball make it all the way through to Redmond. She will send it long again. Big kick this time. Tallahassee wins the header. Peterman into Edwards. Edwards. Woodard does a nice job there, as it looked like Edwards might have the chance to get in on goal, but Woodard, with an excellent one-on-one defending, snuffs out the opportunity for the Pelicans. Maybe some signs of life, though, from the Pelicans. A couple chances here, as we are in the last 2 minutes of regulation time in this second half. Here's Peterman on the ball. And I guess there was not any more time, and that's your ball game.
And we reach full time with the final score. Pensacola FC 2, Reckoning 2. Fans, thanks for coming out to game 1 of 2. That's right, 1 of 2 wonderful soccer matches today. If you want to stick around until about 6:30, our men's academy team has a match lined up as well. In the meantime, you can always scurry down to our merch stand or concession stand and load up on supplies of all sorts to support your Pensacola FC team. Thanks again for coming out.
Boost your brand with